Welcome to Q&A, Social Security Disability Today. This program is brought to you by the Reeves Law Firm, representing you and your Social Security and disability needs. If you have a problem or questions regarding Social Security and disability, call attorney Anthony Reeves. Here's your host, attorney Anthony Reeves.
Veterans disability benefits. You're getting service-connected disability benefits and you're asking the question, how will this help my Social Security? Let me make sure I check. How does that help my Social Security disability case? Here is the kicker that you need to understand. And I've talked about this several times, but let me reiterate this again. One, the Social Security Administration is not bound by disability determination by other agencies. In other words, just because another agency has found you disabled does not require Social Security to accept those findings as it relates to Social Security. In other words, just because they say you're disabled don't mean that they have to agree. However, the regulations do require them to give some weight to those decisions, especially when it relates to veterans benefits. So, the fact that you're receiving service-connected disability benefits is something that Social Security will take in consideration. Now, the bigger question is how much consideration. It really just depends on the medical evidence that you're receiving. The medical treatment you're given and the determinations that's being made. And they have to determine whether or not your treatment and your ratings and so forth are such that it should be given great weight with regard to a determination of Social Security disability benefits. I cannot stress this enough, and I've told this to people all the time. Social Security has, let me just say this as a broad, the majority of agencies or organizations that utilize criteria to find you disabled typically use different standards. So Social Security wants to make it very clear that that agency's standard is different from theirs. And just because you were found disabled from them does not mean that they have to find you disabled as well, but they will and they are required to take in consideration disability determinations by other agencies when they're making their assessment. How much they're going to take into consideration depends on the evidence before them and the person who's reviewing the evidence.